You know, KMA land residents are used to storms in December, but those involving snow and ice and blizzards, not the severe type that hit the area 1 year ago today. National Weather Service officials later called it a serial derecho, and it brought a heavy punch throughout the area with high winds, hail, severe storms, lightning, tornadoes in Potawatomi and Cass and other parts of Iowa, a record number of tornadoes. And here in Shenandoah, the storm wreaked havoc all over the community, including at KMA.
Downtown Shenandoah. We'll continue to keep you up to date on the latest there. We're also looking at...
This never-before-seen video captures the moment in the KMA studios when the derecho struck Shenandoah. Heavy rains and 80-mile-per-hour winds pounded the control room window as Ryan Matheny and Trevor Mader reported continuing storm information. When it was over, the derecho left heavy damage all across Shenandoah and, of course, most communities in KMA land. Here in Shenandoah, trees were scattered on streets all over the place. In fact, this intersection here at West and Crescent Street was among those blocked. If you tried to get through the intersection at least for 24 hours or so, you're out of luck because it was impassable. Shenandoah City Administrator A.J. Lyman described the damage in an interview with KMA News.
You know, it kind of went from southwest to northeast, you know, and it whacked some pretty big trees too. You know, I remember seeing some like completely blocking driveways, and I know you know, there were a handful of homes that were impacted as well. Our cemetery lost, oh gosh, 40-ish trees, I want to say, something like that. All of our parks had impacts from the city perspective.
Of course, one estimate placed the total amount of tree damage in Shenandoah at around 100. Of course, trees weren't the only thing damaged by the derecho. Power lines were down all over the community and in other communities across southwest Iowa, southeast Nebraska, and northwest Missouri. Many communities went days without electricity, and utility crews carried out the painstaking effort of putting power back on. While they were doing that, Shenandoah city crews faced the monumental task of clearing streets from debris from the storm.
Well, it kind of went in waves. Like we immediately started clearing the roads. That was our initial priority, just get it out of the way so people can move around and can get access in and out of their homes. And we started to pick up pretty much that next day, starting to clean up some of the big stuff, and then we allowed folks some time to push their stuff in, put to the curbs, and then so we were kind of going street by street.
1 year after the day of the derecho, the city is still feeling the after effects. In fact, A.J. Lyman says about a dozen city structures still need repairs, including the Shenandoah Fire Station to the Public Safety Center. But the lingering memory Lyman and other officials carry is how the city pulled together and city employees responded to a massive cleanup effort.
They take pride in it. You know, they're tired and they're impacted too. But you know what? They're out there to help their neighbors and friends and family like everybody else.
Reporting for KMA News, I'm Mike Peterson.